Today, let us learn about computer virus. Computers and data have become the lifeline of any organization. If something goes wrong with computers or data, business almost comes to a standstill. This causes a lot of several hours of hard work and research. Computer virus refers to a program or a set of programs that disrupts the normal operation of a computer. Virus infects, erases, or destroys data files. It enters in the computer without the permission or knowledge of the user. Computer programs are written to instruct the computer to perform actions. However, virus programs make the computer perform undesired or unscheduled tasks. Normally, it enters through any infected storage devices like CD, pen drives, etc. Virus can also enter into a computer while surfing the internet. First, let us start with malware. Malware is made up of two words, that is, malicious and software. It is a software that enters into a computer and damages it without the knowledge of the user. Malware is a trouble-causing program. It may be a virus, worm, Trojan horse, or spyware. Malware not only interrupts the normal working of a computer but also steals important information. Trojan horses, worms, and spyware are some other terms that are associated with virus programs but are actually different from virus programs. Virus. The full form of virus is Vital Information Resources Underseas. The essential resources of the computer like memory, processing speed, data and programs, etc. cannot have normal operations and can be harmed when virus spreads. Virus programs are self-replicating and continuously expand their reach by infecting more and more computer files, resulting in loss of speed and destruction of data. To avoid detection, they are secretly hidden. For example, some virus programs monitor the clock in the host computer and trigger on a certain day, like Friday the 13th. Some viruses are harmless and display some message. However, some viruses are harmful. Viruses are written by destructive sources who just want to amuse themselves or want to access anyone's private data. Their authors give them fancy names like AIDS, Saturday 14, Dark Avenger, and Friday the 13th. Trojan horse. Trojan horse is a simple program that pretends to be a useful application, whereas it always does something destructive. Mostly it damages a computer, like erasing the disk. It is not self-replicating. A Trojan can spread only when it is copied to another system. The name Trojan horse has been derived from the wooden horse used by the Greek army to conquer the city of Troy. A Trojan horse is usually masked to make it look interesting. For example, a piano.wav file might interest a person collecting sound samples of instruments. Worm. It is a special type of virus program that copies and multiplies itself by using computer networks and security flaws. It can overload network resources very quickly, which in turn slows down the speed in data transmission due to heavy consumption of system memory or network bandwidth. Spyware. It is a type of malware that is installed on computers and collects information about the users without their knowledge. Spyware programs secretly monitor the user's computing. They can collect various types of personal information, such as the internet surfing habits, visited web pages, and transmits that information in the background to someone else. Sometimes they also change computer settings that result in slow connection speed and wrong functionality of the other programs. Spyware can also collect information about email addresses, passwords, and even credit card numbers. Students, let us learn about the types of virus. Virus can be classified by their infection targets into the following types. Boot virus. These viruses infect the boot record or master boot record. They replace the boot record that is responsible for loading the operating system in the computer memory by copying it elsewhere. Boot virus becomes active at the time of booting the machine and destroys data stored in the hard disk. For example, disk killer, stoned virus, etc. Program file virus. These viruses infect executable files, programs such as those with extension like .com, .exe, .ovl, .drv, .sys, etc. These programs get loaded in the computer memory during execution. The virus becomes active in the computer memory by replicating itself and infecting files and other programs on the disk. The examples of program file virus are Sunday, Cascade, etc. Multipartite virus. A multipartite virus is a hybrid of a boot sector and program file virus. The virus gets entry into the computer system through some infected media and then resides inside the computer memory. After that, this virus moves into the hard drive, infects the boot sector, and starts spreading itself in the system by infecting the executable files. For example, Invader, Flip, Tequila, etc. Macroviruses. This virus infects the files which are created using applications that support macros, such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. A macro is a series of programming steps that allows automation of many actions with a single keystroke. When the infected file is opened, macro virus gets loaded into the main memory and destroys the data stored in hard disk. Once a macro virus gets active on your computer, every document you produce will become infected. This virus can be spread through email attachments, disk, networks, modems, and the internet. For example, Melissa.a, Relax, Babelous, etc. Okay, know the fact. The first PC virus was a boot sector virus named as Brain, released in 1987 by the Farooq L-2 brothers in Lahore, Pakistan. Students, let us understand the virus symptoms. A virus can cause problems in a computer in many ways. Some of them are as follows. Reduce the speed of a computer by occupying the memory, causing strange movements or patterns on the screen, displaying unusual messages like your PC is stoned, etc. Increasing the use of disk space and growth in file size as the virus gets attached itself to many files. System hangs up frequently and shows abnormal write, protect error. Displaying a change in data against the file name in the directory when a virus modifies the file. Reformatting the hard disk by deleting or damaging the files. Okay, students, let me tell you how to prevent a virus infection. Generally, computer virus infects and spreads from one computer to another through transferring infected data using email, flash drives, or other sources. To prevent virus attack, follow the given tips. Every PC should be equipped with some antivirus program. Always scan the pen drive before copying the files. Avoid downloading and installing pirated software from the internet. Scan your hard disk twice a month. Take up the backup of important files every day. Use the internet very carefully. Do not open email attachment from unknown people. Students, let us know more about popular viruses. Jerusalem or Israeli virus. Brain or Pakistani brain. April 1st. Ping pong or bouncing ball. Stoned, marijuana. Dark Avenger. Antivirus software. Antivirus software are computer programs that are designed to identify, prevent, and remove viruses from a computer. They perform the following task in a computer. Scan the computer files to look for known viruses, matching definitions from virus dictionary. Identify suspicious behavior from any computer program that might indicate infection. Simply installing an antivirus software in our computer does not guarantee 100% protection, as the installed antivirus program would not be able to detect new virus programs. You should keep on updating your computer with the latest versions of antivirus programs. Most of the antivirus software companies provide the facility to download the latest updates from their websites. Some of the popular antivirus programs are McAfee Virus Scan, AVG Antivirus, Komodo Antivirus, Avast Antivirus, Avira Antivirus. Students, let us know more. The creeper virus was first detected on ARPANET in the early 1970s. Scanning and clearing virus. Let us learn how to scan our system using an antivirus. We are using the Quick Heal software here. Likewise, you can use any other antivirus software like Norton Antivirus, AVG, McAfee, etc., which is already loaded on your system. To open Quick Heal antivirus software, click on Start, then go to All Programs and then go to Quick Heal Total Security. The Quick Heal Total Security window appears as shown in the figure. Click on the Scan option. A pop-up menu appears with some options. To scan any particular file or folder, select the Custom Scan option. To scan the whole computer, select Full System Scan option. The scanning process begins by showing the status and action as the scan proceeds. If viruses are found, the antivirus will inform the same to the user and will either delete the virus or quarantine it, isolate it so that it cannot affect the system. You can pause, resume, or stop the scan at any time. When the scan process gets over, the message "Scan finished" is displayed. Students, let me share a tip with you. You can create a scan according to your own choice by clicking on the Create New Scan option. For automatic scan, you can schedule a scan also. Click on the Antivirus tab and select the Schedule Scans. Here you can add a new scan schedule or edit the schedule scan settings. Students, let's know more. Quarantine is the process of isolating a file which is suspected of being infected with a virus to a specific area in order to prevent it from contaminating other files. The quarantine process is used when antivirus software detects a problem and unable to eliminate it with its current protocols. However, if the user suspects that a file is infected but the virus is not detected by the software, then he or she can enable the quarantine manually. Okay, students, let us take a quick recap of this chapter. A computer virus is a program or a set of programs that disrupts the normal operation of a computer. Virus stands for Vital Information Resources Under Siege. A Trojan horse is a simple program that pretends to be a useful application, whereas it always does something destructive. Worm is a special type of virus program that copies and multiplies itself by using computer networks and security flaws. Malware is made up of two words, malicious and software. It is a software that enters into a computer and damages it without the knowledge of the user. Spyware collects information about the users without their knowledge. Antivirus software are computer programs that are designed to identify, prevent, and remove viruses from a computer. Boot viruses, program file viruses, and macro viruses are different types of viruses.